Good afternoon. How's your mom and them family? Happy Monday. How are you guys doing?
Doing
Good.
good. How about you?
Good. Today's opening segment is brought to you by Bailey's Fine Home Remodeling. From start to finish, big or small, Bailey's Fine Home Remodeling does it all. Whether building something new, updating something old, or a simple repair, Bailey's Fine Home Remodeling provides excellent craftsmanship at fair prices just for you. You can contact them at 678-899-2632 or billybailey0038 at gmail.com. And if you'd like a personal reference, our own Dina Hooper can give you one. And I can give you one too. I've had Billy do everything under the freaking sun, but he's currently remodeling Dina's bathroom and it's looking very nice.
Yes, it really is. And then he's going to start on the closet and a couple other things. So I think Billy Bailey will be at my house for the next week or so. But y'all give him a call. He's great. He does it all.
Once he's done with Dina's house.
Yeah.
I've had to pull him off a couple of times for other things, but I'm like, Dina fight over it. It's like, it's my turn today. No, it's your turn.
Yes.
He's handled it, got it all done. That's all right. How was you guys' weekend?
It was good. Good. Quiet for me. Quiet.
Was it? Oh, a quiet weekend sounds very nice. Yeah.
I had my grandbabies over, the two grand girls, but besides that, it was quiet.
Fun. Yeah.
Aww.
I went to Gianni and Max in Marietta, and it was amazing. The food is so good.
Yeah.
If you like Italian, it was amazing. It's authentic. I mean, very, very good. Very, very good.
How was the whole night? How was it?
It was very good. It was very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Give you later, but yeah, it was nice. Yeah, it was nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I had Italian also. Our very own Jennifer Plummer and I were in Detroit this weekend, and we dined at this place called Leilani's, and it was authentic Italian. So their Alfredo was homemade.
Okay, so this place has this big cheese wheel. It's a blend of Parmesan and Pecorino, I think. I don't know Italian cheeses. Dave might can help us out with that, but and it's this big cheese wheel, and they cost like $1,000 to $1,200 each, and they go through. A cheese wheel will last them about 2 weeks there, but they pour your pasta in the middle of this cheese wheel and roll it around in the cheese, and it melts the cheese onto the pasta, and then they put it back in a pan, and they'll pour this pasta water with cream on it, make it creamier, and then they top it with black pepper. It's called Cascia de Pepe or something like that. But yeah,
that sounds divine.
That sounds amazing.
And then I had chicken piccata that was absolutely delicious. So good.
Authentic Italian is the best.
So good.
Yes.
Very good. So yeah.
We'll have to check that out. That cheese pasta is calling my name.
We definitely need to have a girls' night out there. I mean, you have to have a reservation because you're not getting in without a reservation, but it was very good. And it's down on the square in Marietta, which is, it's a fun place to walk around and stuff like that. It was very cold, but yeah, so it's very cold.
Nice. Sounds like it was very well thought out.
Yep. So anyway, it was nice. It was nice.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was fun.
Me too.
It was fun. It was cold.
Well, I'm going out tonight because it is my 30th wedding anniversary today.
Oh, yeah.
Happy anniversary.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
30 years. Yeah.
30 years. 30 years. So
yeah. I'd hope to have a 50th wedding anniversary, but that wasn't in the cards. But yeah, it's fun. Maybe we'll celebrate. You'll go 50, Ray.
What's that?
Where y'all going?
I don't know. I'm letting him do it.
Awesome. I love it.
I'm letting him do it. I have no idea. He just went to take Anna home and get ready to do it. So
well, you sure
we're going to go see if we're done here. Yeah.
Fun.
Does she look very pretty?
Thank you. Thank you, hon.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I love
I
your
haven't gotten ready.
hair.
What's
Thank
the
you.
one thing about your husband after 30 years that still just does it for you? You got to keep the magic alive. You got to keep the magic alive.
I mean, I think that the way he respects me and really listens and allows me to be me. I think that's probably it for me, because
I love
he McDonald's. Oh no, we're not going to McDonald's, Corner Steve. That part. Not going to McDonald's.
We're talking about what makes her want to stay married to him, Steve.
Yeah. Probably
That's
that.
awesome.
He is very he's always been very kind to me and very encouraging and loving and just let me do whatever my little heart desires. So that is everything to me.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
it's a good man. Good man right there.
He
Takes
is a
care of
good
you.
man.
That is a good man. Yes,
He's a
ma'am.
good man. There are a few left in this world. My faith in mankind is slowly being restored. That there are some good men left out there.
It's your
Slowly
year. I
restored.
told you that this morning. It
It's
is
my
your
year.
year. It is. Yes.
Right. That's
Yes.
right.
2026 is all of our year, I think.
26.
Hit breakthroughs.
Year it gets
all of us.
fixed. Year it
All of
all
our-
gets fixed, right?
Absolutely. From your lips to God's ears.
That's right. That's
Hit
right.
breakthroughs this year. That's
Well,
right.
ladies, let's talk about what's getting in our grits and what we love in this week.
Okay. This segment is brought to you by Fitness First, where the mission is to help you. Oh,
Right in the butter. Yeah, you must be really.
whoops. Sorry
Never.
about that.
That producer, Go ahead and read, Ray.
The graphic is not there. There we go.
It's okay.
Okay. This segment is brought to you by Fitness First, where the mission is to help you move better, feel stronger, and live healthier, no matter your age or fitness level. Every training and nutrition strategy is tailored to your unique needs, goals, and lifestyle. Train smarter, not harder. Fitness First by Jennifer Plummer. Sorry, I just got so distracted by Dharma's little thing.
Dharma said 2026, let's go. That's right,
That's
Dharma.
right. That's right.
That's right. We're
That's
on
right.
mission,
This is
Dharma.
it. This is the year. What's getting in your grits, Dana, and what you loving this week?
Y'all, as I mentioned, what I'm loving this week are these electrolytes. These are doctor recommended. They're Element, and you can find these at Walmart. They have a great taste, sugar free, and they give you all the vitamins that you're usually missing because y'all know I don't eat right. So they're not only electrolytes, but they have some vitamins in there as well to help keep you going. So, yeah, these are my favorite thing this week. But what really is driving me crazy this week is phone etiquette. Plumber and I were in the airport, and people on the phone are they're watching TV, they're talking, they're gaming, whatever, and you can hear every bit of it. And you're on the plane, and this is going on, and it's rude. Like nobody wants to hear you playing your games, and your 900
They're not
ching
using
ching.
headphones?
Pardon?
They're not using headphones?
No, they were not.
my
Of course,
gosh.
had to be
Oh, that's
reminded, like children. Yes. So it's just very disruptive. Phone etiquette. I think that's something that all of us should know, since that's something we all have glued to our head these days.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to hear what you got to play. What you playing? I don't want to hear all that.
Yeah,
That's why you
I don't
always
want to
have
hear.
headphones for the flight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
No?
Yes. Or you don't talk on speaker in a public place.
No. No.
Right.
No,
That's
I don't
wild.
care. You're fighting with your mama.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Ray, what's getting in your grits? What you loving this week?
Well, what's getting in my grits is this darn cold weather. I am so over it. Okay, we're going to do this first. Okay. So, Dave, and you. So, hey, Dina, you like electrolytes? Yeah, I have
Yes,
something
I
for you.
do. All right.
This
Good
is
to know.
IQ Mix for smart mouths. It has electrolytes, 3 times the electrolytes of a sports drink. It also has magnesium and adaptogens, and it's 0 sugar. So
Love
this
that.
is in this you can buy in my TikTok shop, at Ray at Green at TikTok in my showcase, and it is amazing. It tastes so yummy, and I am actually think that I'm in a collab with these guys. So this is like the third thing that they've sent to me, and everything has been so good. But the first thing they sent me was a box of like samplers. They make coffee, like mushroom coffee, and they make protein bars, and they make these electrolyte water flavorings. So I drink a lot of
Oh,
water, and I put flavoring in it, and that one is one of the best I've ever tried. So
Hmm.
mood mix.
sweet.
No, it's not
I
mood
will have
mix.
to give that one a try.
It's electrolytes. And then, hey, Aaron, howdy. And then what's getting in my grits is this darn cold weather. Starting out, it just feels like we have been cold forever cold.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm ready to get on to spring and get us some warm weather.
You know the
Aaron says mushroom coffee sounds interesting. It is interesting, but it's good.
thing right now. Yeah, it's a big thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
We'll have to give
Look
it a
at
try.
it. Does it not say that? It may make you have a good mood. I don't know. That may be what the adaptogens are. It's adapting us to a good mood.
when you first, when you first sent that picture to us, Ray, I had to look twice to see if it was a joke because it said for smart mouths. So I was thinking
It
for
is.
smart mouths.
And I use that when I make my videos. I'm like, do you have a smart mouth? And then
Right? Oh my.
yeah.
Well, I would tell you what's getting in my grits and what I'm loving is what's getting in my grits is people sitting in crowded restaurants that are reservation only for way too long when they're done eating. So the maitre d' at Gianni and Max said, I'm so sorry. We have been waiting for these people to get up from your table. They have been sitting there for 3 hours. There's 2 different tables, and the people have been there for 3 hours. And I'm thinking, okay, you got your reservations, you get your time at your table, but 3 hours. He said they have been done eating for 2 hours. They're just sitting there talking. And I'm thinking, move it to a coffee shop, okay? Just don't sit for 3 hours, okay? But anyway. That was getting my grades. I get everybody wants to get their time because they, everybody goes through the same process. But it's like, geez, for 3 hours, come on, guys, be mindful that there is waiting room only. I mean, standing room only. So please, eat your meal, have your time with your friends. But this is the chicken piccata. That's what I had to eat. It was absolutely delicious. It's so good. It's chicken piccata, mashed potatoes, and spinach, sauteed spinach, but very, very, very good. And then I have a picture of the guy making the pasta in the cheese wheel. It was pretty cool. Did I send you that picture, Dave? Yeah,
There we go. Oh, cool.
That's a cheese wheel, and they put your pasta in the middle of it and shave the cheese off and roll it around. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then they top it with black pepper. And they added, you can add grilled chicken, shrimp, anything like that to it. So,
yeah. So did your friend have that?
My friend had that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her friend that was not one of us.
They were not.
I'm trying to air my business. Yes, I went on a date. Okay. I went on a date.
Well, I think everybody kind of got that from the hairy arm in the picture with your plates and the big masculine watch.
Maybe.
That picture. All that out. Yep. Yeah, I went on a date with a thick and sprucey guy.
Vic and Sprucey. All right. Dharma says, oh, wow, that looks amazing. Okay.
Yeah, the pasta
Oh,
was amazing.
I want to try that. Definitely.
Anyway, moving right along. Moving right along. I think it's time for some tea. Lord help us.
We're just spilling some tea in here.
All right. This segment is brought to you by the Adairsville Coffee Company at 6365 Joe Frank Harris Parkway in Adairsville, Georgia. ACC's motto is drink better, feel better, be better. You can order beans for home and other merchandise at www.adairsvillecoffeeco.com. Best coffee ever. So go on our website, order you some coffee. We'll ship it to you. We roast it fresh weekly. So anything you purchase on our website will have been roasted that week. So it's all delicious. And I got to tell you, once you get used to drinking fresh roasted coffee, you will not go back. I promise. It'll ruin you for the ordinary. So, Dina, what's happening in the world of celebrity gossip?
Y'all, I'm so excited about this. Bravo has announced the cast for the next Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. This is where they get housewives from different platforms together. And this is going to feature Vicky Gunvalson from Orange County, Luann de Lesseps from New York, Portia Williams from Atlanta, our very own, Teresa Giudice from New Jersey, Kyle Richards from Beverly Hills, Giselle Bryant from Potomac, and Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake City. So this is going to be one heck of a trip because, like, these are some very strong women they're throwing together.
So they're going to travel together?
Yes, they're going to travel together and vacation together. They usually stay for like 7 to 10 days, you know, kind of like what we're planning to do in St. Simon.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to have our own real How's Your Mom and Them housewife trip here.
Yeah, we are.
We are, yes. Yes. So that is basically the concept. And they, you know, just show you the activities they do and the drama and the interactions and that kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that's real and how much of it's just put on for the camera and how much of it is. Whew, they some interesting women.
Right.
There really are. That's what keeps you watching.
It's true. Why do we want to be all up in everybody's business? Why is that? I just don't know.
Maybe I'm a little nosy. I don't know.
Why do we like drama? Why do we like other people's drama? I hate drama in my own life, but we want to watch it on TV and everybody else's. Why is that?
Because it's not happening to me. So it's like, oh, you know, watching it, you know, you'd be like, you tell him, girl. I mean, I get involved. I love me some housewives. I really do. Yeah. I think a lot of women do too. It's just their style, their fashion, you know, and they travel to fabulous places and do fabulous things. So,
you know, I'm not really into the housewives, but I like selling the realtors.
Oh, yeah. Selling Sunset.
Selling Sunset, yes. Yeah. And they're just about as drama filled, you know, as the housewives. So
right. Yeah. They're good too.
And none of these people live in the reality that you and I live in. So
no. It is fun though to see them pull up in their Lamborghinis and wearing their
I'd like to pull up in my Lamborghini
and all the stuff.
Nice.
That would be nice.
Corner Steve says, when does Corner Steve get a trip? My wife seems to trip all the time.
No comment. Moving on, y'all. Jelly Roll and Bonnie are expecting a baby, y'all. And get this. They're not only expecting one baby, but they're expecting two. Is that not amazing?
Did they do in vitro or what?
Yes. Yeah. They had a long journey for them to be able to conceive.
She's never had babies, right? Yeah.
Correct. Yes. And her age being a factor as well. But it's a miracle built from second chances is how the couple is describing this pregnancy.
Yeah.
And I think
how old is she?
Um,
Do you know?
that's a good question. Let's find out.
I would think she's close to Dina's age. That's what I would think.
Uh,
Maybe not quite as far, not quite as old as me, but more closer to Dina.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Dina?
Almost 50.
Hang on one second. I'm trying to 45.
45. She's younger than all of us.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
she's
she's
closer.
younger than all of us. Yeah, but still, I mean, pregnancy at 45 is high risk. So,
It is. It is.
it's a miracle. And now they're having twins.
Woo!
So that's great. Yeah.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. If I was having twins at 45, I'd just be, I'd be in the corner sucking my thumb.
Well, yeah,
Twins.
that's not the life for me. But
No,
No.
I guess when you're
Well,
rich, though, you can hire people to do all the work for you.
That's what I was going to say. They're not going to.
well, and she's never had kids. We had our
Yeah.
kids younger, so
I'm happy for them. I am. Happy
Yeah,
for
me
them.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What a blessing. Two
Yeah.
blessings.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ray, what's happening locally?
Okay, so we've got a couple things going on. This one is a speaker series, and it's called I Am a Georgia Girl with Ann Height, which I thought this sounded interesting. It's going to be on Thursday, January 22nd from 7 p.m. to 8:15. And this one is in Atlanta. Let me see what I can get you. It's author Ann Height, and she'll discuss her book, I Am a Georgia Girl, The Life of Lucille Selig Frank. And she lived from 1888 to 1957. So it just sounded interesting. I think that it would be a fun thing to do. So that's happening in Atlanta.
That does sound interesting. You should check it
It
out.
does. Send somebody a link.
And then this one sounded really cool. It's actually going to be in Marietta at the Marietta Pizza Company down on the Marietta Square. Which, hey, Brandon Abbey, hello. How are you? Welcome in. And this is going to be a meetup for a better Atlanta. And this is a group that is trying to do exactly what it says and make Atlanta better. And anybody can come. And they are going to have it on Saturday, January 24th from 4 to 7. They said you don't have to come and stay the whole time, but you can come and see what's going on and see how you can help and all that kind of stuff. How to make Atlanta better. So a better Atlanta way. All welcome meetup. So that sounded like a good fun thing. Now this is a fun thing. And I will tell you, I had this on my Facebook as I'm interested. And they literally reached out to me and was like, hey, just reaching out, saw that you were interested. If you would like to call and reserve a table. So you do need to reserve a table in the tasting room if you want to go to this. But it sounded super fun. And I thought that personal touch with them actually texting me and reaching out to me was really, really neat. So it's a Sips and Scent Campbell making class on January 20th. So it's tomorrow. It does cost $50, but it includes all of your materials. Be from 6 to 8. And this is at the Big Door Vineyards. Big Door Vineyards. Which
they're having all kinds of stuff there.
Off of Highway 20 on your way to Canton, between Canton and Cartersville. I think it has a Canton address, but it's really, truly smack dab in. Yeah. So
cool,
it sounds like
place.
a lot of fun, really fun thing. And it's beautiful there. Me and Tina have been there before, and it's absolutely gorgeous place to go. So
That does sound fun.
I've performed 2 weddings there. It's really a beautiful place. Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it says White, Georgia. 125 Clearwater Trail, White, Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's right past Wilderness Camp Road, Stamp Creek Road, Wilderness Camp. It's right past there on the left. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place. In the summer, they have outdoor seating. You can sit and look over the vineyard, and there's a big pond, and you can actually walk around the vineyard. Yeah, it's really pretty.
We should go when it's the weather gets warmer.
Yes, when it's warmer.
When it's warmer. Yes.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I've had my full of cold for a minute.
Yeah. No cold. No cold.
No
yeah,
cold.
for sure.
No.
Oh man. Well, happy news this week. Let me get over here to my story. This is a kid, an Ontario teen, and he was determined to end homelessness in his city and has designed a modular tiny home system to tackle the problem. Ribal Zebian is only 18 years old, but he's wasted no time in finding his purpose. At 17, his passion for engineering had seen him build a child scale model of a Mercedes G Class out of wood and electrics and donate it to a museum. Now he's working on something a little more practical, precision fiberglass molding that can create small insulated shelters to support London, Ontario's 1,800 homeless residents. Zebian isn't only focused on the present. I'm concerned about the people in the future that will end up facing that problem, right? Because house prices are increasing and increasing and increasing. The fiberglass panels molded with utility cavities can be quickly duplicated to form modular structures of larger or smaller area. The ceiling uses insulated cores of PET plastic that support the roof structure and should resist all weather all year. Beginning in May, Zebian, who attends Western University, will attempt to live in the modular home for 12 months himself.
Oh, wow.
Like this, he told CTV, he can see clearly every defect and flaw and experience the shelter in every kind of climate to understand exactly how it can be perfected. He thoroughly believes it can be mass produced and utilized to help alleviate homelessness. Are tiny homes the entire answer? No, but it's a part of the solution, said London affordable housing advocate Gary Brown again to CTV. I've seen quite a few going up in other cities, and it's something London itself is kind of lagging behind a little bit. So this young man's ambition to create this house is just incredible. If they could create these little, almost little modular homes that homeless people could live in, that would be a really great.
That's awesome.
I know it
It is
makes.
awesome. It is.
That really is. I mean, think about it. If everybody could have their own little space and be warm, what a
Yeah, I know.
blessing that would be. Especially
Oh my
in
God.
Canada, y'all.
Yes.
It
Canada
is.
is so
It is.
cold. We know that, right, Dina?
I'm.
We do.
They only have 1,800 people that are homeless, so I don't even know what the numbers are around here. It's a lot, though.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Absolutely.
That
Absolutely.
is
So,
ingenious. And, a big part of the problem is housing is so unattainable to a lot of people.
it is. It
Um,
is. It is.
People who have had unfortunate things happen, like repossessions or foreclosures, finding your next
Divorce.
housing. Yeah, find your next housing after that is going to be next to impossible because, they're going to run your credit or you got to have a deposit and
Yeah.
all these things. I mean, it's insanity what they ask for these days. It really
It's
is.
a vicious cycle. It really is.
It is. And it's almost like the system is set up that way. So
Yeah,
you're
it really
designed
is.
to fail.
It really is. It's crazy. It really is crazy. I don't know. But hopefully that'll make some headway in the homelessness situation. And yeah. Well, ladies, it is time for our topic of the week. Topic of the week. All right. Dina, who's this brought to us by?
This segment is brought to you by Kaylin Chartle, Aesthetic Injection Specialist at GDI Aesthetics. Start the new year off with a chemical peel for only $140. Contact Kaylin Chartle at kschartle@gmail.com. Y'all go get your chemical peel, get all that old dead skin off, reveal your new skin, your new face, new year. This is an amazing deal. I plan to get one when I can actually have the time where I don't have to be somewhere. My face can be red for a couple days because you do have to be mindful of that. But other than that, you're going to have fresh new skin afterwards. So go check her out and get this done. You'll not regret it.
Absolutely. It's a great thing. Get that
Really.
old dead skin off. Ugh. All right. Our topic of the week this week is this question, and it is MLK Day. And so, in honor of MLK, that's why we're asking this question. So, I know there's a lot of directions this question could go, and I don't want to, cause issues, but so we will handle it very gently. But the reason I asked this question is because I want our audience to know when you tune into our podcast, we just look like three white suburban women, but our lives are actually very diverse. Our family makeup is very diverse. And so I wanted to take this question so that it gives us the opportunity to share more about ourselves and about our families, so that people know that we do have a little bit of a different perspective and we aren't just white suburban women as we look. We look like basic white girls, but it's a little bit deeper than that. So our question this week is in what ways have you experienced prejudice or inequality based on gender, race, economics, and beliefs? And so Martin Luther King Jr. said, change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. And I think we have all experienced that struggle in some form or fashion due to various things. Myself personally, my son-in-law is black. My younger daughter dates a black man, and my middle daughter is gay. So we kind of tick off everybody to some degree. And then I am a female preacher, so which doesn't sound like much, but a lot of religious people in the South don't believe women should be preachers. So I have taken quite a few hits for all of the above things that I just mentioned, but most of it for being a female preacher. But to be honest with you, but which is sad but true. So anyway, so what do you guys? What have you experienced in your life?
Do you want us to start off by telling our family dynamic?
Yeah.
Or?
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. You want to go, Dina? Then I'll go.
Oh, sure. My family's blended. My husband has a daughter. I have three children. I have a son who's 30, a daughter who's 21, and my youngest, who is 11, she is multiracial, I'm assuming, but I'm not certain what, because we don't care. We don't know. And I adopted her the day that she was born. And if there comes a time when she wants to find that out, we'll let her. But my family's big on adoption. I shared with y'all Landon's adoption day, and he is also biracial or African American. We're not certain. But he was adopted the day, or taken by my family the day he was born, and then adopted at a year old. So we believe, we see people not color. We love everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I am married to a black man, African American man. So all of my children are biracial. So we have, I have 4 children. They're all biracial. And then they have since married all Caucasian people and are in relationship with all Caucasian people. So we are very much a blended family. I had a daughter before I met my husband, and he had a son. So we have that as well. But we are a very blended family, and we live in the South. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yes. Ray, do you find that being a biracial family, do you find that you still encounter prejudices towards that even today in 2026?
At times, yes. And I also see my grandbabies who are at this point a quarter black. All of them are a quarter black, and then the 3/4 Caucasian. They kind of roll into a not really sure where they fit kind of situation.
Yeah.
Some of them present and look very Caucasian, so it's like not a question whatsoever. But then some of them do not. So it's it's just all. And I don't look for. I am of the mind that if you're looking for an issue, you'll find an issue. But if you're not looking for the issue, you're not per se going to find the issue. There's times. I mean, when I was younger, and me and Kendall were young, and we lived in San Antonio, we had a neighbor come over while my in-laws were in town, while they were there in the living room, come over and say, "Hey, I'm getting divorced. Now me and you can be friends because I wasn't allowed to be your friend fully
Wow.
because my husband didn't believe in your relationship."
Wow.
And she decided to
Wow.
come over and say that in front of my in-laws.
Oh my
So
gosh. That's crazy.
that was an exciting day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm sure
Yeah.
Miss Karen was just took it like a pro though. Probably thought that stupid
Miss
girl.
Miss Carrie did. She did. Dina got to meet my in-laws when we went up to Michigan.
They are precious.
And they are precious. They are wonderful people, and they love everybody as well. And one of the first things my mother-in-law told me is when I first met her and I had my little daughter, she said, "We don't believe in steps here. So this is my granddaughter. I just need you to know that."
Oh,
I was like,
Okay.
sounds
love
good.
that. Yes.
good to
Um,
me.
yeah,
Absolutely. Yes.
yeah.
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 So, and I have run into some issues on the other side as well,
Mhm.
especially in the past few years. Well, I think it's kind of calmed down a little bit, but there was some tumultuous things going on in the world, and so I have had to run into some prejudice coming my way as well.
Right. Right. Right.
You know, was
Yeah.
a little bit hard to deal with because I don't know. I just didn't think that way, but I don't think that way. I just
Yeah.
think people are people. That's that. No
Right.
matter what you are. So
Yeah. Absolutely. I know my daughter and son-in-law they have ran into, walking into places together and older couples staring at them, and looking very judgy and down their nose at them, and they've experienced that multiple times. And which, I have a biracial granddaughter now, and I just racism and prejudices and those kinds of things are just, they anger me like nothing else, because to me it's just idiocy, and I just cannot tolerate it. And I'm pretty easygoing. I'm pretty even kill, but you let somebody say something to my grandbaby, I just, just, I mean, and to me, the worst part is when people try to make it biblical, which is just ignorance. It is not scriptural. Let me just say this really loud for all of our listeners: racism is not biblical. God does not approve. Okay, it's not there. So don't even
right,
try to go there with me. If you have your own preference, then that is your preference. But don't try to make it God's, because He loves all people equally. So
Absolutely.
don't even go there with me. But anyway, so yeah, so I have been, I have never, I haven't experienced prejudice based on the color of my skin. For me, it's based on gender. And I have been in the room where, all the ministers have invited to the front male, and the guy said that male. I was the only woman in the room, and so, which is typical in the clergy world. There aren't a lot of female, pastors, but still, it's just like, for me, I'm not militant about that. If I'm in someone's house who doesn't believe in that, then I'm not going to force that, because
Right.
that's being respectful for them. I can agree to disagree with you and still honor and respect your position when I'm in your house. You know what I mean? I don't
Yes.
have to argue or fight about it. Mature people can agree to disagree, I think, but yeah, but that's the bias that I've experienced. I've not experienced based on the color of my skin, and so I can't speak to that necessarily. But I've watched people that I love very dearly have to experience that and walk through that, and yeah, I just hate it. I hate everything about it. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's very sad that there are people that are still so ignorant these days who would have an issue with the color of someone's skin. For example, right after I adopted Scarlett, and her adopted father is from Dublin, Ireland. So we are two Caucasian people with a biracial baby,
Right.
and we were at a restaurant, and our waitress came up and looked at me and looked at him, looked at Scarlett, and said, "Reckon how that baby got so dark."
Oh
I'm not
my
kidding.
gosh.
I'm not kidding. I about died, and
Oh
I
my
thought,
gosh.
here's my little innocent miracle, my precious baby girl who's the prettiest little thing God ever made. And all she can say is, reckon how that baby got so dark.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. I just thought,
Oh my
wow.
gosh.
And it was just, it broke my heart to see her disdain for the color of her skin.
Yeah.
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 It was sickening, and it
Yeah.
hurt me to the core. And, I don't know that she's ever experienced anything personally at her age yet, but I pray
Mhm.
she never does, because
Yeah.
it's extremely painful for,
Yeah.
for someone to just totally, disregard you because you have melanin in your
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that you think by 2026, you think that we're at a place of racial equality, but I'm not sure that's the case,
Well, I think
unfortunately. Unfortunately.
we're still in a very ignorant world where people are not educated, I believe, on things, because that is a very backwards way of thinking, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
And there's gender inequality still, there's racial inequality. I mean, it's a topic that I don't know that we'll ever find the solutions to, but I think the best way that we can the best thing that we can do is just do right ourselves in the organizations that we lead, where we have influence. We just have to bring the right things to the table wherever we can, and bring influence into whatever environments that we can bring influence, because it runs generations deep,
It
people.
does.
And, I don't know what the answer is. I think we just have, those of us who are aware of it, just have to do what we can, where we can, and the places that we have influence. I've always told my kids, the only thing you can do is to do the right thing yourself. You can't change everybody else, but you can do the right thing yourself. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. I love Martin Luther King Jr. Love his, I love what he stood for, and we'll talk about him a little bit more at the end of the show in our wrap up today. But appreciate so much, and people who have gone through those situations and experienced those things. I have a student at my school right now that has quite a bit of trauma from experiencing that from a teacher towards him in a public school setting. So,
Oh my.
yeah. So it still exists, and unfortunately, and that is just something I will not tolerate. It's just ignorance to me. Racism is ignorance, and I just,
It absolutely is.
it gets my pot boiling, boy. I tell you what. But happy MLK Day to everybody, and we honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In this episode. Grateful for all that he did to help bridge that gap between the Black and white communities. So, yeah. Anything else you guys want to add to that? All right. Time for you to tell me something good.
Tell me something good.
Need treats for a party or goodies for gifts? Search no more. Elmer Fudge and Tweety Treats have you covered with personalized fudge flavors and a variety of baked goods. Ooh, yummy. Text
Yum.
404-482-2626 for more information. That looks really good. Is that
Dina?
some fudge?
Delicious.
The bag, did I bring you that bag with those t-shirts in it, Dina?
You did, and I haven't even opened
Okay,
it yet.
there's fudge inside that bag.
Oh, girl, I need to go find that
Anyway,
bag.
I have
Yeah.
fudge I'm bringing you tomorrow, Ray. I keep forgetting to bring it to you. So I just have
By
to
the
figure out
way,
when I'm
this one
done.
is called milk chocolate Snickers. If you love Snickers,
Oh, I
this is
love
our
Snickers.
Snickers bar.
Does it have
Looks
caramel in
good.
it?
If you look really close, those are not all peanuts. Those are caramel bites.
Oh,
Oh,
yum.
okay. Oh, I need to try that one.
Looks delicious.
Does
Ooh,
look
that looks
delicious.
yummy.
Yes. Y'all
Yummy,
can
yummy, yummy.
get your fudge at Tina's Coffee Shop and cookies and brownies.
You can. We got cookies and brownies. You can come get it. It's delicious.
Yeah.
So good. I have to say hi to my friend James. Hi, James. James is watching.
Hey,
Yeah, I need
James.
to say hi to Lee. Lee
Welcome
popped
to the
in earlier.
show. Hi, Lee. Hi, Brandon. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Yeah.
Yes, we're glad you're here.
Ray, tell me something good.
Well, I think I already let the cat out the bag on my tell me something good.
I think you did.
But my tell me something good is just that we've been married for 30 years today. And I do
Aw.
think that it is, that's a big milestone.
That
That's
is.
something
That
to
is. Now,
be said.
what is the 30th anniversary?
I don't know.
I do not know what
I don't either. Let's find
Yes.
out.
Look it up.
On my
Silver.
Google knows.
Google knows everything.
Google knows everything.
No. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, the 30th anniversary is the traditional pearl anniversary, symbolizing beauty, wisdom, and purity.
Ooh.
Maybe he knows that. Maybe I'm getting a
Like
pearl
Kendall.
necklace.
He's got to
Oh,
buy
that'd
you
be
some
nice.
pearls.
That would be very nice. Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's
Wow.
awesome.
So it's your pearl anniversary.
I like pearls.
Yes, it is. Lee says yes, it is. Lee is
That's
another friend of mine from TikTok.
Hi,
Thanks,
Lee.
Dharma.
May
Thank
1st.
you.
May 1st will be my divorcery.
Your husband's name is Brandon. Okay.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
goodness.
start going out and celebrating on that day the way I would if it was an anniversary.
Thank you, Lee.
Hey, we can celebrate that while we're on our Ultimate Girls trip.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, and our friend is turning the big 40, so we have to celebrate her as well.
Who's turning 40?
Amanda.
Amanda.
Oh, that's right. Amanda's
Yes.
turning 40.
Yes.
Amanda turns 40. You and Jennifer turn 50 this year?
Not me.
Jennifer
Not
turns
me.
50.
Yes.
When do you turn? How old are you?
48.
48. Oh, you got 2 years to go. Jen hits this year and then you're the next.
Yep.
Oh, we got two big ones, 40 and 50. Wow.
We do. So we got
I'll
some
be-
planning to do.
I don't know. Mine's February 1st, but I'll be 54. Oh. Welcome to the 50s club, ladies.
That's it.
50 and fabulous, baby. That's all that matters.
Absolutely.
Steve said he's on the way to the Steve said he's on the way to the jeweler, Ray.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
We know
Absolutely.
Kendall.
That's
We
what-
know Kendall, and we would like to think that, but
Yeah, I don't think so.
manifest that, Steve. Kendall's going to
manifest
do
it,
it.
baby. That's right. That's right.
Manifesting
Manifest
that.
it.
Dina, tell me something good.
Y'all, this is amazing. Day 139 out of 365 on Brandon McCoy's mission to help the homeless. These boys and their mother have got approved for a house, y'all. Yay! He started with them like he did everybody else and got them pointed in the direction of help. So now this family is housed because of Brandon and his mission. So I just am so happy to share this with everybody. Yay! We support Brandon and give him all the help we can with donations and putting his name out there. So if y'all can find him and subscribe and help support his mission to support the homeless in Bartow County.
Oh, they got in a house.
They did.
wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That
That's
is.
awesome. That is awesome. You know, it's we're finding that so many homeless people are there's a lot of different reasons people are homeless, and there's more that are homeless due to circumstances other than addiction and mental health than I realized.
Yes.
Typically that's the top two reasons. But there are a lot more in our community that are, for just hardship cases, just fell on hard times. A lot of them want to work, but you got to have an address and stuff like that. So, yeah,
Yep.
that's cool. That is cool. All right.
Very cool.
Time
This
to wrap
wrap
this
up is
puppy up.
Yes, this wrap up is brought to you by Lexi Lulu's Loot. Luxury for less. It is the way to impress. Worldwide shipping straight to your address. Style and savings you'll always find. Luxury for less. The world's yours to shine. You can find Lexi Lulu's Loot on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. And then there is a coupon code for BFAM listeners. BFAM2025. Get 13% off your entire order.
Very good. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Dina Hooper or on TikTok and Instagram, dhoop1313. Y'all find How's Your Mom and Them on YouTube. Like us, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things.
Nice. Ray, how about you? Where can we find you?
Ray at Green on TikTok, or at Ray at Green on Facebook, or Christian Rayette on Instagram, which I never look at, so don't really contact me there. TikTok or Facebook is probably going to be your best bet. So
same here. TikTok or Facebook, Tina Spellman. You can find me on Instagram, Pastor Tina 0201, and I'm on YouTube too, Tina Spellman 72. So, but yeah, definitely Facebook, TikTok. Those are the best. Those are the best way to find us. Reach out to us. Let us know if you have any thoughts, any input you would like to give. Send it our way. Topics of the week. We are always open to hear new topics of the week. So, let us know if you have something you'd like to hear us talk about or hear us discuss. We'd love to get your input. We'd love to get our listeners' input. So you can also email us at howsyourmama at gmail.com. N-E-M. How you spell that? That's Southern language right there. It's hard to spell, but how's your mama name at gmail.com. Right there. That's how you spell it right there.
Yes.
All that in gmail.com. So, yeah. So you can go watch it there and,
we're up here.
Like, follow, subscribe, do all the things that you have to do. Help us get our social media campaign up and running. Share it with all your friends. Please share it. We have listeners from around the world, and we want you listeners to know how much we appreciate you and how much we love that How's Your Mom Nims is airing in your country. So please give us feedback. Hop on. I know it's different time zones, so everybody can't jump on when it's live, but email us, get on our social media pages, give us some feedback. We'd love to know what you'd love to hear, what you'd like to hear us talk about. We're grateful for this to be a global show. We're grateful to BFAM 1096 and DC. We're so grateful for him as our producer. And so spread the word, send it out on all your socials. Help us out. We've got to get that up and boost our socials. So, and this week's word for the week is brought to you by Miss Tina McAlpin, your caring, dedicated realtor for life. Tina McAlpin is a caring and dedicated real estate professional who brings deep knowledge of the market and genuine heart to every client relationship. She treats you like family, listening closely, guiding honestly, and standing by your side through every step of buying or selling your home. Whether you're searching across town or preparing to list your property, Tina will come to you and meet you where you are and make the process feel effortless. With Tina, you can gain more than a realtor. You can gain a trusted friend and a partner for life.
I attest to that. She's amazing.
Yeah, she sold Dina. She's helping Dave, our producer, out. So she's a great realtor. If you've got a sale, I hear the market is changed a little bit right now, and it's actually a good time, to sell or buy. So, yeah, we'll see if you need some realtor help, call Tina. She's the best. So, in our closing word for the week, the purpose of Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech was not to get folks to be colorblind, but rather for us to be able to accept our differences and walk together in peace. We are different, and Jesus made us different. He made us different colors. He made us different races. He made us very different. And so instead of being colorblind, we want to be able to see color actually and embrace the differences and be able to walk in peace together and be able to embrace our diversity, be able to embrace our differences and walk together peacefully. Galatians 3:28 says, "There's neither Jew nor Greek, there's neither slave nor free, there is no male or female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus." He brings unity. He breaks down all the social barriers. Jesus did, and made a even a level playing field for everybody. In Acts 10, verse 34 through 35, it says, God does not show favoritism, but accepts from every nation the one who fears him and does what is right. God is impartial. He don't care about he's not partial to one culture over another. I know it would really shock some people, but Americans are not his number one. He loves us. He loves Americans, and he loves Indonesians, and he loves Chinese, and he loves Mexicans, and he loves Italians. He loves everybody. Okay, he's not partial. His love is not partial. The Bible was not written in America. I'm sorry to tell some folks, but you know. Proverbs 22:2 says, "The rich and the poor have this in common: the Lord made them both." I mean, it don't get no plainer from that. The Lord made them both. He made us all. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life." God's love is for all people. And so, who am I to love any less than he does on a daily basis? Who am I to show any less love towards others than he shows to me every day? And that is how I try to live my life. I am no better, no less than. And I want to challenge you today to look deeply inside your own hearts and ask the Lord to reveal any biases that you may have that'll keep you from loving others the way Jesus loves others unconditionally. I know that's a deep statement, but I want you to think about it because we all have biases in our heart. We all do, based on where we grew up, our family of origins. I mean, we have biases about all kinds of things, you know. But we have to really look deep in our heart and ask ourselves, why is that there? Why do I think that way? Why do I believe that way? It's kind of the roast in the pan story where they cut the end off the roast and put it in the pan. And somebody asked the lady, "Why do you cut the roast off the pan?" She said, "I don't know why, because my grandma cut the roast off the pan." Well, grandma cut the roast off the pan because her pan was too short and she needed a bigger pan. So that's why grandma cut it off. But they've been cutting the end off the roast ever since. So we have to really ask ourselves, why do I believe that? Why do I have that thing in my heart like that? I never will forget the first time I was at a convention with the denomination I was licensed through, and there was a biracial couple there, and something in me came up inside my heart, and I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? I need to deal with that. So, yeah. So, had to deal with that, you know, and realized that, God, there was a bias there just because of the way I'd been taught and the way I'd grown up. And it's not biblical, it's not scriptural, it's just preference. And that's fine. You can have a preference, but keep your preference to yourself. That's for you and your life only, not everybody else. So, Dharma said, there's the word, unconditionally. You're right, Dharma. It is unconditional love. So I challenge you today to be a peacemaker, not a peace breaker. It's not about winning the argument. It's about showing the world the love of Jesus. It's not about being right. It's about showing people the love of Jesus. And I fear that we get caught up so many times in trying to win an argument just because we want to be right. And it's not about who's right or wrong. It's about the fact that Jesus gave the same for all people. And so you and I, as followers of Jesus, most of us on this, well, all of us on this podcast are followers of Jesus, but our job is to do the same and to love others the way he loves us. And so that is unconditionally. So that's my challenge to you today. I know it's a deep one. I know it's a tough one. So, you know, just give you something to chew on for the next few days. So anyway, we love you. How's your mom and them family? Happy MLK Day. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Used to wild and free like